Hi, my name is Brendan Lucas and I'm a Chartered Accountant. And today I want to talk to you about bookkeeping for small organisations. Where do you start with your bookkeeping? And look, here are the 6 steps that I suggest you implement and look at to get your bookkeeping under control for your small organisation. 1, invest in a subscription of a cloud accounting platform. Whether it's Xero or Mob, it doesn't matter, but invest in something. Because at the end of the day, that monthly fee may well seem a little bit high at first, particularly if you're small, but you will save hours doing the books compared to in a spreadsheet or a cheaper program. It will make it much easier to attract a volunteer, treasurer or bookkeeper down the track. And if you start out like this and you grow, as I'm sure many of your smaller non-profits will want to grow into something bigger and make a bigger impact, you'll be able to scale and grow with the organisation using that cloud accounting system from the start, and you'll find the cost is minimal increase from there. So once you're in at the entry level, you will be fine for a long time. 2, consider your chart of accounts, which some people might call account codes. Have a think about what level of detail do you actually need to break down revenue and expenses by, and then be consistent with that. I've seen stories at both ends where they've got it wrong. One where they've broken down everything to the most minute detail, and others where they've just grouped things way too summarised, and there's an organisation turning over, let's say $100,000, and $70,000 of their expenses, which aren't wages, is all grouped in the general expenses. Now, break it up into something that makes sense so you can use that information. At the end of the day, bookkeeping is about trying to record what's happened so that you can then have some insights and analysis of the information that it provides as output. But if you enter the information at the wrong level of detail, you won't actually get those insights that you're looking for, so you can keep track of how your organisation is going. Step 3, connect bank feeds. If you've got your online accounting system, please connect the bank feeds. That'll take out most of the data entry, which most people would be used to as far as that cash coding on a day-to-day basis. Step 4, use bank rules. The cloud accounting system set up rules where it can memorise where certain transactions will go based on descriptions, dollar amounts, or a combination of the two. So use them. You don't need to do accounting and bookkeeping doesn't need to be hard. Let the system do the work. And if you get them set up right, you may find a lot of your bookkeeping can just happen without you even doing anything. I've known of several non-profits where they'll basically wake up for breakfast, grab their phone, click a couple of buttons, and they've done their bookkeeping for the day or the week. It really doesn't have to be hard. 5, format a profit and loss and a balance sheet. All cloud accounting systems will obviously give you these reports as standard, but what they won't do is format them very well. So be sure, particularly if you've got a longer list of account codes, go and format your profit and loss and balance sheet. Group a few things together. If you've got employees, group your employment expenses, your property expenses, and your admin expenses as 3 little buckets. You can still have the detail, but by having those subtotals can make it a lot easier to understand what's going on. A list of 30 account codes in alphabetical order really won't help anyone. Likewise on the balance sheet, make sure you've got your classifications right with your different account codes. And again, group things up where you need to so that they make sense. This will make it much easier when it comes to reporting to the committee or the board to show them what's going on in a way that will make sense if you're not at that point yet where you want to use something else like a dashboard to summarise the results. And 6, if you're lacking that financial expertise within your committee or board, reach out to your local accountant. They might be trying to get on a board, so they might be able to help you there, or they might be happy to do some pro bono work, or look at some sort of sponsorship or some other contra arrangements. It might not even cost you money to do this, but you can get access to that expertise which in your local community. You're just looking for someone that connects to your cause, and you'll be surprised at what they will do to help your organisation get up and running. So don't feel like you need to go it alone. Be resourceful. If this has been helpful, click the link below to stay in touch. Please also subscribe, like, or share.